Men, they like power. They want to control.
Let's not give these men power. We can't. We cannot. I was in a relationship where I was so in love with this man who wasn't in love with me. What's funny is that immediately when I started, being comfortable with myself and being comfortable with me being a single mother and actually enjoying it, that's when I'm now starting to get these calls from our beloved baby daddy. But what's sad is that I actually did give him a chance. I actually did give him a chance at the time because I think I was still scared. I think I was still scared of firstly being a single mother. And I don't know, maybe I had some sort of crazy hope that he really has changed and so forth. I broke things up with him again. And I just went on with my life. I just kept on pushing because what he did is he sent his family to my house for lobola negotiations. As he was begging for me to come back in his life, he actually went into the car and took me and my son and said, "Come, let's go because we have to take these back to that woman's place, and I don't want to go to that woman's place alone." That is how I knew where the girl stays. So this night now, as I'm calling him and not finding him, I went to his place and he's not there. I went to the girl's place because I now know Mos. And when I got to the gate, there's his car. I jumped the gate and all right. So I knock at the door. I'm knocking until she was like, so I start knocking on the window. I was literally knocking. I was knocking. But I guess out of frustration, that window actually broke. So I was knocking, the window broke. And now, obviously everybody at the hostel-ish type of setup is now thinking, what the hell is going on here? I mean, they stay there with their kids and all. But what happened was she then opened. Immediately after the window broke, she opened the door. I obviously went in and I just let myself loose out of her hands. And I just went straight to the bedroom to open there. And there he is. I didn't think I even knew him at the time. I was like, who the hell is this person? Who are you? What type of a creature are you? It's like that man just switched from this person to this person very easily. It's like I was dealing with so many different people in one body. I really believe that I don't know who this person is. What type of creature does that over and over and over and over and over, hurting another human being just like that? Never mind the fact that I'm the mother of his child, but was it really necessary for him to put me through all that? The tenants are now obviously crowding up there in the room. And what happened next was the most, is the saddest part of the story actually. Saddest part of the story. Then there was this guy that just, actually it's his friend. He also stays there in the hostel. He was just on top of me, literally strangling me down to say, "Hey, wena, hey, hudula rona mona, hudula rona mona," and he's strangling me down in front of his eyes. In front of his eyes. He's seated right there, doing nothing. Nothing. He did nothing to help me. Until all the tenants came and there was this one colored woman who was just like going crazy, grabbing me like just a bag of nothing, of rubbish. And she was like, "Yay!" She was just screaming. Everybody is there. I'm getting screamed at. People are grabbing me. And they threw me out like a dog. They threw me outside like I literally fell. And they threw me out. Listen, he never did a thing. He never did a thing. He never came out, not once. And now, at this point, as I fall onto the ground, at this point I'm thinking, oh my word. What the hell did I put myself into? So I stand up from the ground there and try to make my way, and all I'm thinking at this moment is my car keys and my phone, because I had them in my hands when I was going in that room, and I'm trying to communicate with these people that guys, look, I just need my car keys and my car keys and my cell phone. And they didn't even want to listen to me. Like, they were just screaming, swearing at me. Some of them like just pointing at me like, look at you. And I remember seeing that girl that he was cheating with at the door. She was even wearing a pink gown, like I said, a short one, and she was standing right there at the door with her hands in the gown, and she was smiling. You know, she had a huge smile on her face. And you know, it is so sad. When you do see the signs, go while it's still early. Don't wait like I did to say, no, maybe he'll change, and worse, keep going back. And don't do that. Don't allow that to happen to you, because I can tell you now, it's only gonna get worse.